Sunday Salam, Shabbat Shalom. A song for the days of resting inside your home. Sunday Salam, Shabbat Shalom.
Exodus 20:8. Masoretic Hebrew. Zakor et Yom ha-Shabbat le-Qaddisho. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Le-Qaddisho. To keep it set apart. Zakor et Yom ha-Shabbat le-Qaddisho. Remember the Sabbath day, the day of the Sabbath, to keep it set apart. Zakor et Yom ha-Shabbat le-Qaddisho.
Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe ha-Shabbat throughout their generations, a perpetual covenant. It a sign between me and the children of Israel, the children of Israel forever. For 6 days Yahweh Jehovah made Hashemayim, the heavens and earth and the earthly plane. And on the 7th day he rested and was refreshed. Beni u ven bnei Yisrael oti le'olam ki shesheta yamin asah Yahweh et hashemayim ve'et haaretz ua vayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash. It is a sign between I and the sons of Yisrael. Beini uvein bnei Yisrael. Ot he, she is a sign. Ot he. Beini uvein bnei Yisrael. Ot he le'olam. For she is a sign between I and the children of Yisrael le'olam, for I le'olam. Ki shesheta yamim asah Yahweh, for in 6 days. Ki shesheta yamim, he who be made asah Yahweh Jehovah made eta hashemayim, the heavens, ve'eta haaretz, and the earth and the earthly plane, uvayom hashvi'i, and on the 7th day, ubayom hashvi'i, shavata vayinafash, he ceased from work. Shabbat, vayinafash, and rested. He rested and was refreshed. Shabbat, vayinafash.
sing praises to the Most High. Rastafari on the psaltery, playing on the dead string, showing love and kindness until in I the brutish man would never know. Neither does the fool overstand his law, 'cause Jah has made us triumph by the workings of our hands. Work and he thought he's a purpose and a plan. Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting inside your home. Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting inside your home. See when the wicked grow like the grass, workers of the iniquity hate your righteous path. Rastafari scatter them like sand of the shore. Enemies perish 'cause there's a life forevermore. But my heart shall raise up like the horn of Africa. See, I will be anointed with fresh oil, with fresh oil. Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting inside your home and seal up. Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting inside your home. Me know, and it's at the time people make heart and a listening mind. Listen behind Babylon come with a different design and feel it's all the same. Better relax, sit and recline. His Majesty said unity and only Jah know. See no for them artists and the blind. You consider divine. In a place with them all we call we high and I go sure. You find your place in a life. You face so different this time. You find position and prayer. Balance with spiritual life. Rasta are Israelite. Where Babylon feel like trying to cut the branch. Please let it grow. The root of David he could only be slow. Got to take it easy, please take it slow. That's why I say Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting inside your home. Shabbat Shalom, a song for the days of resting.
Rastafari is Almighty. Rastafari is Almighty. Ever live and never paid for. Ever live and never sure. Ever sure. Ever sure. Ever live and never paid for. Ever sure. Yeah, he's the only king of the Sabbath, and the Sabbath is our only future. Yeah, he's the only king of the Sabbath, and the Sabbath is our only future. Yeah, he's the only king of the Sabbath, and the Sabbath is our only future. Hey yo! Hey yo! Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Glory be to my God and King. Glory be to the Supreme Being, Rastafari, the Anointed One. Haile Selassie rules from Zion. Glory be to my God and King. Glory be to the Supreme Being, Rastafari, the Anointed One. Haile Selassie rules from Zion. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Don't you worry of people's politics. Don't you worry of the preacher man's liars. Oh, you and me, we are imperfect. Jah alone is the one I salute. Him alone is the one you should serve. Him alone is the one you should praise. Him alone, defender of the faith. Him alone stands for the truth. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Sometimes you feel hopeless. I know sometimes you feel helpless. Don't you give up. Trust in the Father, for the Father is the provider. I know sometimes you feel hopeless. I know sometimes you feel helpless. Don't you give up. Trust in the Father, for the Father is the provider. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away.
The Lion of Judah shall break every chain. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain. The Lion of Judah shall break every chain. Give us some victory again and again. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. Give us some victory again and again. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. The conquering Lion shall break every chain. Give us some victory again and again. foundation is in the whole of mountain. Jah loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things have been spoken of the O city of God. I'll make mention to Rahab and Babylon to them that know I. With the old Philistine Tyre, with Ethiopia, it shall be said that this man was born there, and the highest himself shall establish the earth. Jah Rastafari.
Yeah, man, massive. Ah, the lion them. The lion of Judah.
אריה מיהודה, כך בשם זו דרכך, את הימים קשה לתפוס, לא תביט שוב לאחור. אריה מיהודה, אל תשכח אהבתך, כי הכל עוד יעבור, ולחופש הוא תחזור. אריה אהוב, אריה כאוב, סגור שבור בתוך הכלוב, ליבו צמא לאור חמה, ובו זורקת הנשמה, רגיל לחופש ולדרור, אך לגופו יש מעצור, צורת בריח בפניו, וכמה עצובים ימיו. אריה מיהודה, פתח בשם זו דרכך, את הימים קשה לתפוס, לא תביט שוב לאחור. אריה מיהודה, אל תשכח אהבתך, כי הכל עוד יעבור, ולחופש הוא תחזור, ולחופש שוב תחזור, שוב תחזור. אריה מיהודה, תגיד לי מה פה השתנה, זורם בך אותו אדם, האם לבך פתאום נדם, לומד מהטעות אחרי שנעשה, וואי אוי, ומשלם מחיר כבד, שהוא לא בשבילך, המחר לא נגמר, לעולם לא מאוחר, כל עוד אתה כאן אתה ממשיך ואתה שם, זה לא נגמר, גם כמה לא מאושר, אבל בדרך עדיין שר. אריה מיהודה, פתח בשם זו דרכך, את הימים קשה לתפוס, לא תביט שוב לאחור. אריה מיהודה, אל תשכח אהבתך, כי הכל עוד יעבור, ולחופש הוא תחזור. פתח בשם מציון אתה, ביהודה ישועתך, היסורים הם לא לנצח, יבוא היום יהיה עוד בטח, געגועים לחירותך, מה רבה הקנייה, קבל הכל באהבה, כי אין לך ברירה. אריה מיהודה, פתח בשם זו דרכך, את הימים קשה לתפוס, לא תביט שוב לאחור. אריה מיהודה, אל תשכח אהבתך, כי הכל עוד יעבור, ולחופש הוא תחזור.
Black Lives Matter. Stop right there, because I got to speak on something when it comes to this Black Lives Matter. I was having a conversation the other day, and this girl says, I just can't support it. All lives matter. You're right, Karen. All lives do matter. But let me put it to you like this. Say we all sit down to eat, and everybody gets a plate of food except for Bob. Bob says, I'm hungry. I want a plate of food. Karen says, we're all hungry, Bob. Bob says, but I don't have any food. I deserve food. Karen says, we all deserve food, Bob, with her full plate, and continues to eat. Do they all deserve food? Of course. But saying it doesn't change the fact that Bob still doesn't have any. Do all lives matter? Yes. But saying it doesn't change the fact that Black lives haven't mattered for years. Don't be mad because you don't have a movement. Be happy you don't need one. Black Lives Matter.
It's crazy. When you feed people the truth, you don't know how they're gonna react. You're scared of wrongdoers, people that's just ignorant. You're scared of the truth. Be patient for now.
I notice y'all really can't stand it whenever I make a post defending black men. There's always a barrage of comments like, we gotta hold them accountable. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for accountability, but when do we not hold black men accountable? It's like every day, every time I get on the internet, someone is always talking about what black men not doing right. As a matter of fact, the only time we do bring up black men is to hold them accountable for the stuff that they not doing. I mean, it's almost like we're letting our personal experiences and the media, first and foremost, dictate how we feel about our own men. Never mind the several instances of black men who were protecting black women. Never mind the black man who pulled a black woman out of a burning building. Never mind the black man who jumped in front of a group of girls and lost his life defending them. Never mind the black men who were taking 12-hour shifts to defend a black woman in their neighborhood. Never mind that the majority, the vast majority, over 80% of black men are married to black women. We gotta stop letting the media tell us that our men don't love us and protect us. That's a lie. This country is hell-bent on destroying our men. Let's not help them.
Comment section saying they're unsubscribing. I always think to myself, like, you don't even tell me you're unsubscribing. Just do it. And I would say the same thing to black men. You don't need to talk about unsubscribing from black women. Just do it. Because honestly, black women don't care. For Trick Daddy to dehumanize a gender to just their ability to fry chicken is ridiculous. On top of that, he's calling black, white, and Spanish women hoes. In general, black men as a group are on a losing team. Y'all need to focus on your team before you start giving advice to other teams. Focus on your burning house before you try to build someone else's house. This is a simple concept black men don't seem to understand. We have black men with weaves, we have black men with perms, we have black men that are effeminate, and black men on social media don't address this. What they do is leapfrog from their decaying, rotten garden and try to plant seeds in another garden. No one is taking y'all seriously. Black men will go to school and solve math problems, science problems, calculus problems, but they can't seem to solve the problem in their community. They can't seem to solve the problem they have with black women. Black men like Trick Daddy want to jump the fence and reap the benefits of another man's patriarchy and code of conduct that he established for centuries. White and Asian women didn't mold themselves into the feminine finished product that you see today. It was the men that did it. It's the men that lead and the women that follow, not the other way around. It's really sad to say, but most black men have no integrity or discipline. Because they will talk about black women's weave, attitude, and them being overweight, but they will still sleep with these women. They will allow themselves to be seduced by what they idealistically oppose, and the excuse will be, well, I'm a man. And I want to make this very clear. I'm not speaking about all black men, but unfortunately, most black men are like this. Where are the Asian men at that should be talking about their women being involved in the number one most common interracial marriage? Asian females and white males. Why is it I can't find Asian men on social media crying about their women dating outside the race? Why is it that I can't find white men crying about their women on social media? Other races of men don't cry. They just do. They ostracize. They marginalize females that break the code of conduct. Not black men, though. They go around doing lectures, creating documentaries, writing 100 books, and crying on social media. Some black men have convinced themselves that jumping the fence and marrying outside their race is a better option. But the truth is, all women have their own pet peeves and issues. Hypergamy is not colorblind. Briffault's law is not colorblind. Don't believe me? Ask Scottie Pippen, whose wife left him after 4 kids for Future. It's not always brighter on the other side. You may not have the same issues, but you will have issues. Female nature exists in every ethnicity. As the natural leader of the black race, it's essential that black men tighten up and fix black men first. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts about Trick Daddy.
I said to my wife, I said, you know, I feel something. But black folks, when they make money, they owe themselves $1 million worth of treats just to store it and messing up their mind. That's what I did. That song, not for mama, not for daddy, but for me, oh Lord. Huh? I was trying to get that stuff out of my head. My head. Give me some booty. So I started doing the research. Booty is a pirate's word for the loot. Listen, loot. I'm going to get me some booty. The black woman in America ain't never been freed. So it's booty. Nobody told us that. We don't know why we even say it. Hey, man. Huh? It's a game. Sometimes you fall into something, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get there and you get caught doing things that you're not supposed to do. You got people that get fired from their job because they hit on the master's son. Okay.
And somebody's keeping track of everything you do?
They don't have to.
No.
No, they didn't have the stuff they got now. They don't have to. That's why you know if you believe ISIS ain't us, you're a fool. You're crazy. If you believe in black pirates 30 years ago, Somali, they don't have 5 yachts in the whole country, but they're taking on the greatest navies in the history of the planet, and we go for that. Why not? Why not? That's a game.
Mind control. It's mind control. Destruction of your soul. It's mind control. Mind control. Corruption of your thoughts, yeah. Destruction of your soul. Mind control. It's mind control. Corruption of your thoughts, yeah. Destruction of your soul.
Ordinary people, but you've been made to think that you are less than who and what you are. No human being made in the image and likeness of God is ordinary, because God is not ordinary. God is extraordinary, and so are you who are made in his image and in his likeness. Not ordinary people, but you've been made to think that you are less than who and what you are.
From the fake, Jamaica see the lion, different from the snake. If we arise from the jungle and the sleep, separate the wolves them, different from the sheep. Jamaica see the real, different from the fake. Jamaica see the lion, different from the snake. If we arise from the jungle and the sleep, separate the wolves them, different from the sheep. Universal reign of righteousness, completing Jaja work in a Rasta greatness. Militant soldiers on the battlefield, them can't separate it. Restoring Jaja earth from which the wicked man corrupted. Announce life to creation amongst them. Rectitude shall be for Jaja children sing. Jaja make I see the real, different from the fake. Jamaica see the lion, different from the snake. If we arise from the jungle and the sleep, separate the wolves them, different from the sheep. Jamaica see the real, different from the fake. Jamaica see the lion, different from the snake. If we arise from the jungle and the sleep, separate the wolves them, different from the sheep. Check ya, got everything still and not thankful. Come with a bag of life, it fix your people. Early morning, them not give thanks and praise. Come out the road with them nasty ways. Them a monkey sample. Them come and show face with people. The rest of us are tried eventually. We stay burning evil. Jamaica is the real, different from the fake. Jamaica is the lion, different from the slave. If we arise from the jungle and the sleep, separate the wolves them, different from the sheep. Jamaica is the real, different from the fake. Some make I see the light and love, different from the fake. If we arise from the slumber and the sleep, separate the wolves and different from the sheep. Just a hammer them, scatter them. I just listen to the band. Most I hammer them, scatter them. Filtration of the Eden. Far from its majesty, I speak the ones who are real to me. Jaja make I see the real, different from the fake. Jaja make I see the lion, different from the fake. If we arise from the slumber and the sleep, separate the wolves and different from the sheep. Jaja make I see the real, different from the fake. Jaja make I see the lion, different from the fake. If we arise from the slumber and the sleep, separate the wolves and different from the sheep. Far from its majesty, I speak the ones who are real to me. Far from its majesty, I speak the ones who are real to me.
Shalom again, shalom, Chaverim. Here we have today's daily psalm. We have
Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Asser also is joined with them. They've holpen the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, 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 art the most high over all the earth, 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 the earth,
we no fear evil, now wicked man. Lightning and thunder in a Babylon. Them don't know them judgment can come any second. Hey, there's no weapon we can stop at the time of Gideon. So we all in Jah make we strong. To bless us today, to see another one. Hey, when you don't know the repercussions, and you just keep on doing wrong every day we just come. You're not aware of the reciprocal. Who's gonna save you from crushing on the Babylon one when it's a fall? The better you give is the best you receive. Don't accept defeat. Give thanks and praise it. Now them finally see it. We stop, we shall be no weapon. Cause we no fear evil, now wicked man. Lightning and thunder in a Babylon. Them don't know them judgment can come any second. Hey, there's no weapon we can stop at the time of Gideon. So we all in Jah make we strong. Blessing up today if you see another one, yeah. Them don't know the chosen. Ain't no world. Ooh, she's so there. Just turn the deep into a shallow place. Shorten the days and weeks for the elect sake. No for them still believe and have no faith. But I might always thankful for the land in my days. Stop we shall be no weapon. Cause we no fear evil, now wicked man. Lightning and thunder in a Babylon. Them don't know them judgment can come any second. Hey, there's no weapon we can stop at the time of Gideon. That's how we all in Jah make we strong. To bless another day, to see another one. Hey, be no weapon.
Stop spill, blood white, blood all of blood on in a brown till, chill until the US government, the parliament, blame the precinct for harassment. I go up more frequent, blood white sexual harassment, no decent. Yeah, war raga, until that day. Yeah, raga, this is sushi. Yeah, rule of international. Some humans, blood now go stop run. Blood boy, cause of the guns and the big guns. Yeah, and yet still, you have the Vatican for African, we motherland American, Jamaican, Lebanon a fight still. Blood boy, no fall about out the 9 mil. Yeah. The color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. More dangerous, murder, notorious big. Catch Tupac in a Vegas. Lord boy, same thing to Malcolm and the Marcus. Yeah. Yes, still. Put a kiss, sign the death bill. Gunman still a kill and a kill. Blood a belong in a brown pill. Blue pill. And me pill man just not chill. Yes, still war, raga. The velocity, the chose one. keeping dear. Me done that. If I gun that, me no want that. Me no need that. Road boy, believe that. Yeah, yeah. Came on the road boy, no play that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yaga, yaga, yeah.
Here we have today's daily song. We have
Shema Yisrael, here, today's daily song, according to the royal order of the Ethiopian Hebrews, and hereafter the order of Malachias Tzedek, Melchizedek, the righteous king, king of kings. Kadamawi, Haile Selassie, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who's not, behold, a lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has prevailed to open the book, and here, loose the seven seals thereof. Today's daily psalm, Mizmor Fe Gimel, Psalm 83, Psalm LXXX, a psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. Here, Hebraically, Psalm 83, the Aleph and the Beit verses, the first to the second verses, the first and the second verses of today's daily psalm. Shir Mizmor Le'asaf, Elohim Ala Domi Lak, Ala Techerash, Ala Tishkot El. Here, today's daily psalm, and here Midrash, a study from the Midrash Tehillim, study of the Psalms, here. Opening verse, a song, Shir, a psalm of Asaph, Mizmor Le'asaph, a chant, an intonation, Mizmor Le'asaph. Keep not thou thy silence, O God. Elohim, Ala Domi Lak. Keep not thou silence, O Elohim. Ala Techerash. Hold not thy peace. Ala Techerash. Ala Techerash. Hold not thy peace. Ala Techerash, with Allah Tishkot El, and be not still, with Allah Tishkot El, true good, true God, O El. These words, here, the opening words of Mizmor Fe Gimel of Psalm 83, Shir Mizmor Le'asaf, Elohim Ala Domi Lak, Ala Techerasha, Ala Tishkot El. These words are to be considered in the light, in the illumination of what Scripture says elsewhere, even in Kohelet, even in the preacher called Ecclesiastes 8:4. Where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say to him, what doest thou? Ba'asher davar meleka shilton u'mi yomar lau ma ta'iseh. For as much as the king's word hath power, Ba'asher davar meleka shilton, and who may say to him, Umi Yomar Lau, what doest thou? What doest I? Ma ta'iseh. For as much as the the king's word has power. Ba'ashar devar meleka shiltona. And who may say to him, Umi yomar lau, what doest thou, what doest I? Ma ta'isa. Nevertheless, righteous men, Tzadikan say to Hakadosh Baruch Hu, to the Holy One, to the Sanctified One, to the Set Apart One, to the Ilo One, Baruch Hu, blessed be He. What doest thou? What doest I? They say to him, rise up, and he rises up. They say to him, return, and he returns. As is said, even in Bamidbar, in Numbers chapter 10, verses 35 and 36, where it reads, rise up, O Lord, return, O Lord, Uma Yahweh, Shuvah Yahweh, Uma, rise up, yo, Jehovah, Shubah, yo, return, oh Jehovah, Uma, Yahweh, Shubah, yo, they say to him, do not sleep, as is said even in Mizmor mean Dalet in Psalm 44, Hebraically verse 23. Awake, why sleepest thou, O Lord? Awake, why sleepest thou, O Lord? Ura, lama tishan Adonai? Awake, Ura, awake, Ura. Why sleepest thou? Why sleepest I? Lama tishan, Adonai, Ura. Lama tishan, Adonai. And Adonai, and the Lord awakes. For it is said, even in Psalm 78, verse 65a, then the Lord awakes as one out of sleep. Then the Lord awakes as one out of sleep. Here, Mizmor Ayin Chet. Vayikat Yashin Adonai. Then Adonai awaked as one asleep. Vayikat Yashin Adonai. They say to him, keep not thou silence, O God. Even here, today's daily psalm, Psalm 83, Mizmor Fe Gimel, here, Hebraically, the second verse, the A part of the verse, where it reads, keep not thou silence, O God, Elohim Al-Domilak, Elohim Al-Domilak, keep not thou silence, O Elohim. And he obeyed, as is said even in Isaiah in Isaiah 44, verse 26, where it reads, the Lord confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. The Lord confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. Mekim devar avdo, va'etzata malakayo yashlim, that confirmeth the word of his servant. Mekim devar avdo, and performeth the counsel of his messengers. Wa ata malakayo yashlim, and performeth the counsel of his angels, his messengers. Wa ata malakayo yashlim. Oh. And again, Yeshayahu said, even in Isaiah 62, verses 6 to 7, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, that shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye, y'all that are the Lord's remembrances, keep not silence, and give him no silence till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Allah Chomotayeche Yerushalayim Hifak Aditiya Shomri Kol Hayom Kol Halayla Hamid Lo Yecheshu Hamazakirim Matiyo Allah Domia Lachem Allah Titanu Domia Lawu Ada Yekonena Ada Yasima Eta Yerushalayim Tehila Ba'aretz. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Allah Chomotayecha Yerushalayim Hifak Aditiya Shomri. They shall never hold their peace. Kola Hayoma Vekola Halayla Tamid Lo Yecheshu, day nor night. Ye all that are the Lord's remembrances. Hamazakirim Matiyoah. Ye all that are Jehovah's remembrancers. Hamazakirim Matiyoah. Take y'all no rest. Allah Domia Lachem. And give him no rest. With Allah Titanu Domia Lau, till he establish Ada Yikonen, until he make Yerushalayim, until he make Jerusalem with Ada Yasim Yerushalayim, with Ada Yasim Eta Yerushalayim, a praise and Isaac Tehillah in the earth, Ba'aretz. Allah Chomotayecha Yerushalayim Hifak Aditiya Shomrim Kol Hayoma V'Kol Halayla Tamid Lo Yecheshu Hamazakirim Matiyo Allah Domia Lachem with Allah Titanu Domia Lau Ada Yikonena with Ada Yasim Eta Yerushalayim Tehila Ba'aret. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Yerushalayim. They shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye, y'all that are Jehovah's remembrances, take y'all no rest, and give him no rest, till he establish, and until he make Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, Ara Salam, a praise and Isaac in the earth, in the earthly plane. Hence, here it is said, even today's daily song, keep not thou silent, O Elohim, Elohim, Allah Domia Lach. Keep not thou silent, O Elohim, keep not the eye silent, Elohim, Allah Domia Lach. But thou, the I, art silent now, and we, and I too, and we too are silent, as is said even in Lamentation 2, verse 10. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silent. Yeshua la'aretz yidmu ziknei avata Sion he'elu afar. They sit upon the ground and keep silent. Yeshvu la'aretz yidmu. The elders of the daughter of Zion, Ziknei Bata Zion, He'elu Afar, Allah Rosham, they have cast us upon their heads. They sit upon the ground and keep silence. The elders of the daughter of Zion, Yeshvu la'aretz yidmu ziknei avata Zion. Having bidden I and I hold our peace, hold I and I peace, by saying, even in the words of Shemot, the words of Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you, and ye and y'all shall hold your peace. The Lord Jehovah will fight for you, and ye and y'all shall hold your peace. Yehovah yilachem lachem, v'atem tachrishun. Jehovah will fight for you, will fight for y'all. Yehovah yilachem lachem, and ye and y'all shall hold your peace. With atem tachrishun. And here in today's daily psalm, Mizmor Fe Gimel, in Psalm 83, here. In the second verse it reads, hold not thy peace and be not still, O El, true good, true God. Allah techrasha, Allah tishkot, El. Hold not thy peace, Allah techrash, and be not still. With Allah tishkot, El, true good, true God, El, until thou, the eye, hast taken heed of the humiliation of thy children. For lo, look, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Ki hine oiveka yehemayun uamesanecha nasu rosh. For lo, for look, thine enemies are in an uproar. Ki hine oiveka yehemayun. And they that hate thee, that hate thee, I have lifted up the head. Uamesanecha nasu rosh. Have lifted up the rosh, have lifted up the ras. As scripture says, according to Yeshayahu, Isaiah 17:12, where it reads, woe to the uproar of many peoples that make a noise like the noise of the seas, and to the rushing of the goyim, the nations, that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. Hoi, Timon Amim Rabim, Ka Hemota Yamim Yehemayun, Uashona le umima kishona maima kabrima ishayona. Hoi. The uproar of many peoples. Hoi. Hemon amim rabim, that roar like the roaring of the sea. Kahemota yamima yehemayun, and the rushing of nations that rush. Uashona leumima kishon, like the rushing of mighty waters. Maima kabrima yishayun. They have taken crafty counsel together. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They hold crafty converse against thy people. Allah Amika Ya Erimu Asod. They hold crafty converse against thy people. Allah Amika Ya Erimu Sod. Them take crafty counsel against thy people, Amika, because Israel, having ceased to observe HaTorah, to observe the Torah, them take crafty counsel against thy people because Israel, having ceased to observe the Torah, lost the counsel of Jehovah. For it is said, even in Psalm 25, verse 14, Hebraically, the counsel of the Lord is with them that fear, that reverence, that respect Him. The counsel of the Lord is with them that reverence, that respect Him. Sodio lireayo, the counsel of Jehovah, Sod Yahweh, is with them that reverence, that respect Him. Lireayo, Sod Yahweh, lireayo, Sodio lireayo. The counsel of Jehovah is with them that reverence, that respect Him. And consulted against that of thine which is on the north. Here, today's daily psalm, Mizmor Fei Gimel. Here, Hebraically, the fourth verse, the Dalet verse. And consulted against that of thine that is on the north. Ve'yita ya'etzu Allah sifunecha, and take counsel against thy treasured ones. Ve'yita ya'etzu Allah sifunecha, and consulted against that of thine that is on the north. Ve'yita ya'etzu al sifuneka. Now here, Midrash note here for today's daily psalm, Mizmor Pei Gimel, Psalm 83. The Midrash note is, usually this verse here is rendered against thy treasured ones. But here, Afun, hidden, which means hidden, is interpreted as equal to Afon. So we have Afun, hidden, in the Hebraic word Sifuneka, all Sifuneka, the I treasured ones. But here, the Afun is interpreted as equal to Afon. Afon being the north. Afon. That is, They have consulted against that of thine that is on the north. Yita Ya'itsu Ala Tifuneka. That is to keep us, to keep I and I from bringing the offering. Of that it is written that they are to be made according to Vayikra, Leviticus 1:11, quote, on the side of the altar northward before the Lord, before Jehovah. On the side of the altar northward before the Lord, before Jehovah. V'shachat oto Allah yerek ha-mizbeach afona lifnei Yehovah, and he shall kill it on the side of the altar northward before Jehovah. Al Yarek ha-mizbeach afona lifnei Yehovah, on the side of the altar. Al Yarek ha-mizbeach, northward. Afona, before Jehovah. Lifnei Yehovah. Therefore, thine enemies consulted against ha-mizbeach, against the altar, to uproot it. They have said, here, today's daily psalm, Mizmor Fei Gimel, Fei Gamel, Psalm 83, Hebraically the 5th verse. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Them have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Amru leko ve'anakachidem amigoy ve'lo yizakir Shema Yisrael od. They have said, Amru, come, leko, and let us cut them off from being a nation. Ve'nakachidema migoy, that the name of Israel, of Israel, may be no more in remembrance. With lo yizakir Shem Yisrael od. Thine enemies, thy haters, thine enemies said, as long as the nation of Yisrael, of Israel, abides, Ha'el, the true good, the true God, Ha'elohim, will be the El, the Elohim of Yisrael will be El Elohe Yisrael. But if Yisrael is uprooted, whose El, whose Elohim will he be named? Again, thine enemies, thy haters said, as long as the nation of Yisrael abides, Elohim will be named the Elohim of Yisrael, even El Elohe Yisrael. But if Yisrael is uprooted, whose El, whose Elohim will he be named? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, against the I. Here, today's daily psalm, Mizmor Fei Gimel, Fei Gamel. Here, Psalm 83, Hebraically the 6th verse, the Vav, the wow verse. Ki no etzu lev yachdav Alecha Brita Yikarotu. They have consulted together with one consent. Kia no itsu leib yachdawa. Against thee, against the eye, Aleka. Do they make a covenant? Barit yikrotu. Do they cut a barita yikrotu. All their consulting and the tumult they raise against us, all their consulting, all them consulting, and all them tumult that them raise against I and I is because of thee, is because of the I, male and none other. As it is said, even in Psalm 2, in the Beit Mizmor, in Psalm 2, Hebraically verse 2, that says, why do the nations tumultuously assemble against the Lord and against his anointed? Why do the nations tumultuously assemble against the Lord and against his anointed, against his Messiah, Mashiach, against his Christ? Lama Ragshu Goyim Aliyoah Alamishicho. Why are the nations? Why are the nationalities? Why are the nations in an uproar? Why do the nations tumultuously assemble? Lama Ragshu Goyim, against Jehovah and against Mashiach, Aliyah, with Allah Mashiach.
Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Hasser also is joined with them. They've hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, "Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession." O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, 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 art the most high over all the earth, 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 the earth,
מזמור פ"ג, שיר מזמור לאסף. אלוהים אל דומי לך, אל תחרש ואל תשקוט אל, כי הנה אויביך יהמיון, ומשנאיך נשאו ראש. על עמך יערימו סוד, ויתייעצו על צפוניך. אמרו, לכו ונכחידם מגוי, ולא ייזכר שם ישראל עוד. כי נועצו לב יחדיו, עליך ברית יכרותו. אהולי אדום וישמעאלים, מואב והגרים, גבל ועמון ועמלק, פלשת עם יושבי צור. גם אשור נלווה עמם, היו זרוע לבני לוט סלע. עשה להם כמדיין, כסיסרא חייבין ונחל קישון. נשמדו בעין דור, היו דומן לאדמה. שיתמו נדיבמו כעורב וכזאב, וכזבח וכצלמונע כל נסיכמו. אשר אמרו, נרשע לנו את נאות אלוהים. אלוהי שיתמו חג גלגל, כקש לפני רוח, כאש תבער יער, וכלהבה תלהט הרים. כן תרדפם בשעריך, ובסופתך תבהלם. מלא פניהם קלון, ויבקשו שמך אדוני, 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 אדוני. יבושו ויד...
Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Hasser also is joined with them. They've holpen the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, 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 art the most high over all the earth, 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 the earth,
מזמור פ"ג, שיר מזמור לאסף. אלוהים אל דומי לך, אל תחרש ואל תשקוט אל, כי הנה אויביך יהמיון, ומשנאיך נשאו ראש. על עמך יערימו סוד, ויתייעצו על צפוניך. אמרו, לכו ונכחידם מגוי, ולא ייזכר שם ישראל עוד. כי נועצו לב יחדיו, עליך ברית יכרותו. אהולי אדום וישמעאלים, מואב והגרים, גבל ועמון ועמלק, פלשת עם יושבי צור. גם אשור נלווה עמם, היו זרוע לבנלות סלע. עשה להם כמדיין, כסיסרא חייבין ונחל קישון. נשמדו בעין דור, היו דומן לאדמה. שיתמו נדיבמו כעורב וכזאב, וכזבח וכצלמונע כל נסיכמו. אשר אמרו, נרשע לנו את נאות אלוהים. אלוהי שיתמו חג גלגל, כקש לפני רוח, כאש תבער יער, וכלהבה תלהט הרים. כן תרדפם בשעריך, ובסופתך תבהלם. מלא פניהם קלון, ויבקשו שמך אדוני. יבושו ויבהלו עד עד, ויחפרו ויובדו. וידעו כי אתה שמך אדוני לבדך, עליון על כל הארץ.
first law of I and I. Love philosophy, I got the first law of I and I. Love Jah and you live, and if you hate Jah, then you die. Say love philosophy, I. I don't be still, say love philosophy, I. You know.
Baruch Ata Adonai. Baruch Abba Yerushalayim. Baruch Ata Adonai. Baruch Abba Yerushalayim.
Sabbatical study, this I Rastafari sabbatical study for this Shabbat Strong. Shabbat Strong. The reader takes the scroll of HaTorah of the law, and the following is said: Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. The reader in the congregation, hear, O Israel, he who be our Elohim, he who be Yahweh is one. The reader in the congregation then say, Echad hu Eloheinu Gadol, Adonenu Kadosh, with Norah Shemo. One is our Elohim, Ayanai Elohim. Great is Ayanai Adonai, Donai. Holy Kadosh. Kadosh is his name. Kadosh, holy and dreadful is his name. Kadosh with Norah Shemo. The reader then says, Gadlu Layawa. Iti huwa ne romema shemom yachdao. Magnify he who be with me. Gadlu la Yahweh iti. And let us make I exalt his name together. Huwa ne romema shemo yachdao. The reader in the congregation then says, Thine, Lika Yahuwah. Thine is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty. For all that is in the heaven and in the earth is thine. Thine, Yahuwah, is the kingdom and the supremacy as head, as Arosh, as Aras, over all. Exalt ye, y'all, Yahuwah Eloheinu, he who be, we be, I Elohim, and worship at his footstool. Kadosh, who holy is he. Exalt ye, Yahuwah Eloheinu, he who be, we be, I Elohim, and worship at his holy mount. For Yahuwah Eloheinu is holy. Ki Kadosh, Yahuwah Eloheinu. Magnified and hallowed and holy and Isla. Praise, Isis, and glorified, exalted and extolled above all be the name of the Supreme King of Kings, Nagus and Nages, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He. In the worlds which He hath created, this world and the world to come, in accordance with His desire and with the desire of them that fear, that reverence, that respect Him, and of all the Beta Yisrael, the house of Israel, the rock, everlasting, eternal, and the Adonai, the Lord, Adonai of all creatures, the Elohim of all souls, who dwelleth in the wide extended heights, who inhabiteth the heaven of heavens of old, whose holiness, islandness is above the Hayot and above the throne of glory. Now, therefore, thy name, Yahuwah Eloheinu, he who be, we be, I Elohim, shall be hallowed, shall be Isla amongst us, I, in the sight of all living. Let us make I sing a new song before him, as it is written. Sing to Elohim, the true good, the true God. Sing praises, sing Isis to Shemo, his name. Extol ye, extol y'all him that rideth upon the heavens by his name. Jah, Rastafari, and exalt before him. And may we, I see him, eye to eye, when he returneth to his habitation, as it is written, for they shall see eye to eye, when the Yahweh returneth to Zion, to Zion. And it is said, and the glory of Adonai shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of Yahweh, he who be, hath spoken it. May the Father of mercy have mercy upon a people that have been born by him. May he remember the covenant with the patriarchs. Deliver I and I souls from evil hours. Check the evil inclination in them that have been carried by him. Grant I and I of his grace and everlasting eternal deliverance, and in the attribute of his goodness, fulfill our I and I desires by salvation and mercy. The scroll of the law of HaTorah is placed upon the desk, and the reader says the following, and may he help, shield, and save all who trust in him. And let us make I and I say, Amen. Ascribe, all of you, greatness to Eloheinu, I and I Elohim, and render honor to HaTorah, to the law. Here, the reader names the person who is called to the reading of HaTorah, of the law. Blessed be he who in his holiness, in his islandness, gave the law, HaTorah, to his people, Amo Yisrael. The law of Yahweh, he who be, is perfect, restoring the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is faithful, making wise the simple. The precepts of Yahweh are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes. Yahweh will give strength to Amo, to his people. Yahweh will bless Amo, his people, with shalom, peace. As for Elohim, Ha-Elohim, his way is perfect. The word of Yahweh, of he who be, is tried. He is a shield to all them that trust in him. The congregation and the reader says, and ye and y'all that cleave to Adonai, your Elohim, are alive, every one of you this day. Those who are called to the reading of HaTorah, the law, say the following baraka, blessing. Bless y'all, Yahweh, he who be, who is to be blessed. The congregation response is, blessed be Adonai, who is to be blessed forever and ever. The response of the congregation is repeated, and the baraka, the blessing, continued. Blessed art thou, Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, who has chosen us from all peoples and has given us thy law, thy Torah. Blessed art thou, Baruch atah Yahweh. Blessed art thou, O he who be, Noten HaTorah, who giveth the Torah, who giveth the law, giveth Torah, 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 law. Sabbatical study. This I and I Rastafari sabbatical study for this Shabbat strong, 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 Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Rastafari. Ravita, la Shavata, ve Yom Tov. Baruch et Yahweh Hamvarak. Reader, bless your.
Baruch atah Adonai. Rastafari.
Blessings of the Torah before the Torah portion reading in the Hebrew and English tongue. Baraku et Yahweh Hambarak. Baruch Yahweh Hambarak. Leolam Vayet. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam asher bekarbenu mebal hamayim venutan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Yahweh noten ha-Torah. Bless Yahweh, the Blessed One. Blessed is Yahweh, the Blessed One, for all eternity. Blessed are you, Yahweh, our Almighty, King of the universe, who selected us from all the peoples and gave us his Torah. Blessed are you, Yahweh, giver of the Torah.
Joy is thy light, and I be a testament of the light that shineth through the night. Humble lion, and I have to forward and reach a Mount Zion. So we're following the light of the Lamb and the Lion, the most holy one, the Father and the Son. Read it in the Old and the New Testament. May I tell you to read up your Bible.
בדרך ושחריקו ומך וכתבתם לאות על ידיך והיו לתוספות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Know of a surety that thy seed will be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall enslave and oppress them for 400 years. In the fourth and in the last generation, yes, you shall journey into captivity a second time in ships, because you have rejected his instructions.
Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, O children of Israel?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad.
Ua mia moladiteka, Ua mia, Shema Yisrael. Hear, give ear, O Yisrael. Hear, for the Rishon Aliyah, the first reading, the first up offering here for this Shabbat, Lek Lekah, for this Sabbath, get thee out, Lek Lekah. Here, picking up with the first book of Moshe, Hebrew book called Genesis chapter 12, for the first Aliyah, the first reading, the Rishon Aliyah, here for this Shabbat, Lek Lekah. Genesis chapter 12, the fourth dispensation, the promise from the call of Abraham to the giving of the law, the giving of Ha-Torah, the fourth or the Abrahamic covenant. B'Shem Ha'av v'Habein v'Ruach HaKadosh Yahuwah Echad. Vayomer Yahuwah el Avram Lek Lekah. me arzika, ua mia moladiteka, ua mia beta vika, ilha aretza asher areka. Now, Yahweh Jehovah had said to Abram, Wayomeri Yehovah il Abram, get thee out, lek leka, get thee out of thy country, lek leka, me arzika, and from thy kindred, ua mia moladiteka, and from thy father's house, mi beit avika, to a land that I will shew thee, I, il haaretz asher areka, and I will make of thee, I, a great nation, and I will bless thee, I, and make thy name great. And thou shalt be a braka, a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, I, and curse him that curseth thee, I. And in thee, I, shall all families of the earth be blessed. Abram, in the land, worship, communion, and promise, hope, expectation. Verse 4. So Abram departed as Jehovah had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. And Abram took Sarai, Sarai, his wife, and Lot, his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran. And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan. And into the land of Canaan they came. And Abram passed through the land to the place of Sichem, to the plain of Moreh. And the Canaanite was then in the land. And Jehovah appeared to Abram and said, to thy seed, to thy race, to thy seed will I give this land. And there builded he an altar like Yahweh to Jehovah, who appeared to him. And he removed from there to a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethel on the west and Hai on the east. And there he builded an altar like Yahweh to Jehovah, and called upon the name, upon the Shem, the Hashem, the name of Yahweh Jehovah. And Abram journeyed, going on still toward the Negev, the south. Under trial, Abram forsakes the place of Braka, the place of blessing. Verse 10. And there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down into Egypt, Mitzrayim, into Kemet, to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Mitzrayim, into Egypt, into Kemet, that he said to Sarai, he said to Sarai, his wife, behold now, I know that thou art a fair woman, a beautiful, beautiful woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, this is his wife Ishto, and they will kill me, they will kill I, but they will save thee, I, alive. Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, Achoti, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee, I. And hear, Shema Yisrael, hear for the Sheni, Aliyah, for this Shabbat Lech Lecha, for this Sabbath, get thee out. The Sheni, Aliyah, hear, First book of Moshe, Hebrew book called Genesis. Genesis chapter 12, here at verse 14. Verse 14 for the Sheni, the second reading, the second up offering for this Shabbat Lek Lekah. Wayehi Kutbo Avrama Mitzaraima Wayeruaha Mitzarima Eta Haisha Ki Yafahi Meod. And it came to pass. And it came to pass. Wayehi. And it came to pass. Wayehi Kutbo Avrama Mitzrayim. And it came to pass that when Abram was come into Mitzrayim, into Egypt, into Kemet, the Egyptians beheld the woman, that she was very fair, that she was very beautiful. Wayeruaha Mitzrayim Eta Haisha Kia Yafa. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her, and commended her before Pharaoh. And the woman was taken into Pharaoh's bait, into Pharaoh's house. And he entreated Avram well for her sake. And he had sheep and oxen, and he asses, and men servants, and maid servants, and she asses, and camels. And Jehovah plagued Pharaoh, and Beito, and his house, with great plagues, because of Sarai, Avram's Isha, Avram's wife. And Pharaoh called Avram, and said, What is this that thou hast done to me, that thou hast done to I? Why didst thou not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, she is my sister? So I might have taken her to me to wife. Now, therefore, behold, Ishtaka, the eye's wife, take her, and go thy way. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away. And Ishto, his wife, and all that he had. And here, Shema Yisrael, here, give ear. First book of Moshe, Hebrew book, Genesis chapter 13. Abram returns to the land, and HaMizbeach, and the altar. And Abram went up out of Egypt, Mitzrayim, out of Kemet, he and Ishto and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south, into the Negev. And Avram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. And he went on his journeys from the Negev, from the south, even to Beit El, to the place, Hamakom, the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Beit El, Bethel, and Hai. To the place, Hamakom, to the place of Hamizbeach, to the place of the altar, which he had made there at the first. And there Avram called on the name, the Shemi Yahweh, on the Hashem of Yahweh, on the name of Jehovah.
There's a lot of work to be done, oh God, in the promised land.
Shema Yisrael.
Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel?
Shema Yisrael. Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael. Hear. Give ear, O Yisrael. Here for the Shalishi. The Shalishi Aliyah, here for the third reading, here for the Shalishi Aliyah, the third offering up offering for this Shabbat Lek Lekah. Sabbath, get thee out. Sabbath, go for self, send that to later with here. First book of Moshe, Hebrew book called Genesis chapter 13, here at verse 5. for the Shalishi, Wagam, Lot Aholeka et Avram, Hayas on Ua Bakar, with Ohalim, Abram's separation from Lot, Abram's separation from Lot. Wagam, Lilot, and Lot also. Wagam, Lilot, Aholeka et Avram, and Lot also, who went with Abram. Wagam, Lilot, Aholeka et Avram, Hayas on Ubakar, Ohalim, had flocks. Hayas on Uvakar, and herds, Ohalim, and tents, Wagam Lelot Aholeka et Avram, Hayas on Uvakar, Ohalim. And the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle. And the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abram said to Lot, may there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, between I and the I, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen. For we, I and I, be brethren. Is not the whole land before thee, I? Separate thyself, I pray thee, I, from me, from I. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. Lot's first step in backsliding, verse 10. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordanos, of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere. Lifting Yahweh before Jehovah destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of Yahweh, as the garden of Jehovah, like the land of Mitzrayim, the land of Egypt, the land of Kemet, as thou comest to Zoar. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordanos, of Jordan. And Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one from the other. Lot's second step in backsliding, verse 12. Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent towards Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked, ratchet, and sinners, and uckers, lifting Yahweh before Jehovah exceedingly. The Abrahamic covenant, the land given, natural posterity promised. Verse 14. And Jehovah said to Abraham, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thine eyes and look from Hamakom, from the place where thou art, northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, to thy seed and to thy race forever, forever. And I will make thy seed, thy race, as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can number the dust of Haaretz, the earth, the earthly plane, then shall thy seed, thy race also be numbered. Arise, walk, chart through the land, in the length of it and in the breadth of it, of her. For I will give her to thee, Then Avram removed his tent and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron, and built there an altar, Mizbeach, La Yahuwah, to Jehovah. And here, Shema Yisrael, here. Give ear, Yisrael, here for the Rabi'i, here for the fourth Aliyah, Ravi, for the fourth reading, the fourth up offering here for this Shabbat Lech Likah, Sabbath, get thee out, send that to later, Wutta. Here, picking up with the first book of Moshe, called Genesis chapter 14. Avram delivers Lot. Avram delivers Lot. Why he Bimei Amrafel Meleka Shinara Arayok Meleka Elasar Kedara La Omera Meleka Elam with Tid'ala Meleka Goyim. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, why he Bimei Amraphel Meleka Shinar Ariok, king of Elasar, Ariok Meleka Elasar, Kedorlamer, king of Elam, Kidara La Omera Meleka Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, king of Gentiles, with Tidala Meleka Goyim, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, Shemeber, king of Zoboim, and the king of Bela, who is Zoar. All these were joined together in the vale of Siddim, in the valley of Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Kedalo Amar, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Kedar La Omer, and the kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaim in Ashtarota Karnaim, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Emims in Shaveh Kiryataim, and the Horites in the Mount Seir, to El Paran, which is by the wilderness of Midbar. And they returned and came to Ain Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwelt in Hazazon Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same is Zoar. And they joined battle with them in the vale, the valley of Siddim, with Kedor Loamer, the king of Elam, and Tidala Meleka Goyim, king of Gentiles, king of nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Ariok, king of Elasar, 4 kings with 5. And the valley of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there. And they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot, and they took Lot, Avram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped and told Avram ha-Ibri, Avram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, Ha-Emori, the Amorite, brother of Eshkol, and brother of Amir. And these were confederate with Avram. And when Avram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, born in his own bait, 318, and pursued them to Dan, and he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them to Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the woman also, and the people. The revelation of Ha-Elohim, the true good, the true God, as El Elyon, the Most High El, possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 17. And the king, the Melech Sodom, the king of Sodom, went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Kedor Loamer, and the kings that were with him at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dale, at the valley of Shoah, which is the king's valley. And Malachias Edek, Meleka Salem, the king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine. And he was HaKohen, the priest of El Elyon, the Most High El, the Most High power. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram of El Elyon, possessor of Shemayim and Haaretz, possessor of heaven and earth. And blessed be El Elyon, who hath delivered thine enemies into thy yard, thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all,
Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, O children of Israel?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, hear, O Yisrael, give ear, right here, O Yisrael. Here for the Chamishi, here for the fifth Aliyah, the fifth reading, the fifth up offering, here for this Shabbat, Lekah, here for this Sabbath, get thee out, here for this Torah portion reading and feeding, here at the fifth Aliyah, the fifth reading, the fifth up offering, here for this Shabbat, Lekah, Senbet Teleite, here picking up with the first book of Moshe, the Hebrew book that is called Genesis chapter 14, here at verse 21 for the Chamishi Aliyah. Vayomer Melech Sodom Il Avram Ten Li Ha-Nefesh Harkusha Lak. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, Vayomer Melech Sodom Il Avram, give me the persons, Ten Li Ha-Nefesh, give me the souls, Ten Li Ha-Nefesh, and take the goods to thyself. With Harkusha Lak. And Abram said to the Melech Sodom, the king of Sodom, Harimoti Yadi Eli Hoa El Elyon Onei Shamayim Wa Aretz. I have lifted up mine hand to he who he be, Harimoti Yadi Eli Hoa El Elyon, the Most High El, Konei Shamayim Wa'aretz, possessor, maker, possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldst say, I have made Abram rich, save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, with I, Aner, Eshkol, and Mamre. Shema Yisrael, first book of Moshe, Hebrew book called Genesis chapter 15. The Abrahamic covenant confirmed. A spiritual seed promised. After these things, the word of Yahweh, of Jehovah, came to Abram in a vision, saying, Fear not, Abram. I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. And Abram.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.